Alright, easily offended tumbleriners and normal, sane, functioning human beings. Today's episode is on the current stupidity of the younger generation. This one here is a reporter who was apparently on their way to a League of Legends championship to report on that. And this is actually a woman. I'm not kidding. I'm not pulling your leg here. This creature in front of us wants to be called a woman by the name Amanda. I'm not making this up. I will pull this up and show you their Twitter with the picture and everything showing that here we go. She, her, hers, esports freelance interviewer and journalist, host of the Analyst Desk and something on SoundCloud, from Albany in New York. Here's the exact picture being linked to on Kotaku. Not taking off a Black Panther hat. Now I am being told I can't wear my hat. This is unreal and effing racist. Here's a example of the shirt that they chose to wear, and the pilot said that it makes them uncomfortable. So I want to start already by obviously talking about what this creature really is. Because if somebody thinks this is a genuine transgender person, they're a fucking moron. Like, no words can describe the utter stupidity of somebody who takes this Amanda Stevens character seriously. They're a freaking League of Legends player. You know, they practically invented this depth of stupidity and trolling. And they do it intentionally. This is the kind of character which, walks into a bar or into a strip club or a coffee shop, anywhere. It could be anywhere. And they will find some way to get kicked out and then pull the old racism card, or they pull the sexual discrimination card so that, they can whinge about it to their internet following and effectively bully people into capitulating to their demands and offer an out-of-court settlement. This is not a legitimate transsexual person. I know people who've had the snip and tuck, sorry. You know, this person makes absolutely zero effort to look like a woman. He didn't even shave the day that he tried getting on this flight. So think about that for a second. If this guy showed up looking like this, with the name Amanda, claiming to be a woman, and wearing a Black Panther hat, even if they told you they weren't a terrorist and that they weren't supporting the political association to Black Panthers, you know, the ones who were making grabs for black power back in the 60s and whatnot, would you actually believe him? Think about that seriously for a minute. If this joker, essentially, showed up in front of you dressed like that, claimed their name was Amanda, and claimed they're a woman while sporting a 5 o'clock shadow, would you even take this person seriously, or would you just tell them to get off the plane? Because that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at a society where these children are, and these younger, generation, under 30s or whatever, they have gotten so stupid they are actually accusing other people of having autism. Well, I have autism, okay? I want to educate you on something here, just in case you happen to be an SJW troll or whatever that happens to be watching this. I have autism. Autism is an alienation of the social structure, okay? It is people who struggle or have difficulty integrating into society because they don't get or comprehend social cues, okay? This kind of trolling that you guys do of dressing up like total lunatics and wanting to be taken seriously, that's autistic. The thing that you detest and keep trying to insult other people with and say is like a really bad negative trait or something else, you actually have that. I just wanted to get that out of the way right now in case there's some moron trying to accuse me of being ableist or whatever for criticizing people for being autistic. The problem here is not whether or not these people are autistic, because like I said, I'm autistic. My point is I'm trying to give an insight onto what is actually wrong with these people and why they can't function in society. And it's very simple. These people are simply lacking mentally to such a depth that they don't realize their trolling is actually not funny. And, it's not accomplishing anything. They just look like idiots. Like complete and utter morons. That is where, the autism kicks in. And there's a few of them. There's a bunch of feminists like it. There's a bunch of other people. I mean, even if you're just trying to give feminism a bad reputation for acting this ridiculous, it doesn't work. You can't satirize something just by being stupid and imitating it. Even if you're trying to satirize feminists and their recent trend to be very Naziist, this is not how you do it, okay? How you would satirize modern feminists, if that was the way you were inclined, was you'd put on a freaking Hitler costume, mustache and comb over and all, and you would organize walks down the central promenade with the salute and everything going. But instead of having a swastika, you would have like some famous feminist organization logo where the swastika is supposed to go, That's how you satirize something. This right here is just retarded. It's just flat out retarded. This bloke is too dumb to even satirize anything or realize that he's acting like an autistic person. Somebody, obviously, who has pretty severe autism, actually. So this sort of thing has to stop. It doesn't have to stop because it's rude or whatever else. It has to stop because it's discriminatory. When you're actually ridiculing disabled people here, and this will get to the stage where autistic people are no longer allowed on planes, trains and buses just because assholes like this guy can't act his fucking age. So on that note, I'm going to stop this video, but if I was in America right now, I would actually sue this guy. I would jail him for 60 days or so, just to teach him a lesson not to be a complete and total wanker. Have a good afternoon. Peace out.